How to fit a horse crock. Number 1, you've bought your horse crock. Hopefully you've got the right size, but let's check before you put it on. When you fit the horse crock, make sure that it comes up over the bulb of the heel. Don't worry if it doesn't cover all of the sole, so long as the tabs are long enough to come 2/3 of the way up the hoof wall. And the heel tab at the back, you should select the slot that takes the tie up over the bulb of heel. On this horse, it looks like the middle slots on the long tabs and the bottom slot on the heel tab. You can interchange whichever ones you want to use that will give the best fit for that horse. Next step, now that you know which slots you think you'll use, pre-thread the tie through the slots. Always begin with the thinner tab nearest to the broad heel portion. You want to finish over the broad heel portion, as this will allow you to tension the horse crock properly. The first time you do this process will take the longest, but thereafter you'll know which slots you're using and it takes half the time. But at least at this point the horse is allowed to stand in comfort, as opposed to having his hoof wrapped up in 10 layers of duct tape. So she is now threaded through middle slots on the thin tabs and the bottom slot on the heel tab. She's now going to check quickly that this is correct for the horse before she tensions. This looks good. Now she'll put the hoof back down and put the tie through the head of the tie. Tension it a little. Now put it on the horse. Make sure it snugly fits at the heel, and the heel is well padded, and tension. You can put the hoof back on the ground to finish tensioning. A lot of horses prefer this. You want a nice firm fit. Spread out the fingers. The broad heel portion at the back, depending on the conformation of the horse's fetlock and bulb of heel, you can either leave it on, as the plastic will mould in around the bottom of the fetlock with the heat of the horse, or you can remove the protruding portion and cut off the end of the zip tie, and you will see there's a small hole in the zip tie. This allows a 30 kilo break point if the horse were to get caught. You can turn your horses out with horse crocks, preferably onto a dry, fairly firm surface, but if the grass is damp, you can just put a plastic bag on and put the hoof crock on the top, as normal. It can now be turned out into a soft surface, and there he goes.